on a topic that I know that normally wouldn't come from them, I would ask them, was this really you? And I'd run it through an AI generator. And of course, it would say 100% ChatGPT or AI. And I would speak to the student and they would more so question of, well, if I have to redo this, how much is it really going to affect my grade? Can I just take the zero?
Oh my gosh, trying to take the easy way out. Yeah.
Right.
Is it promoting just a laziness among our children?
I suppose, and a lot of them are just feeling as though they don't really need to do the work anymore because AI will just do it for them.
Right.
And I think that AI can be in a classroom in a very effective way if we teach children in the older grades how to use it properly. But if we're allowing them this unlimited access in the classroom to use AI, they're not going to do the work themselves.
Yeah, I know you're a proponent of getting technology out of our classrooms, getting the phones out of our classrooms. I still can't believe some schools are allowing that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry you had to leave the classroom. A former English teacher going viral after posting a raw and unfiltered farewell video as she leaves the classroom behind after just 3 years. Listen.
A lot of these kids don't know how to read because they have had things read to them, or they can click a button and have something read out loud to them. I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have a resume. They don't care how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter because ChatGPT will just do it for them. And I think that we need to cut off technology from these kids, probably until they go to college.
Hannah is a former teacher, and she joins us now. She posted that video. More than 1 million people have seen it, Hannah, probably more by the time we're on this morning. Why did you post that video?
So I taught for 3 years, as I said in my video. I wasn't always a teacher. I actually started my career in digital marketing. So I've been in the digital world for about 5 years now, or since I've graduated. And throughout the 3 years, I've taught digital arts classes and I've taught an English class. And I would say that in all of my teaching experience, technology has posed quite a challenge. And with AI becoming so accessible to children nowadays, especially teaching in an English or Core 4 classroom, it's been especially challenging kind of to have the kids comprehend and critical think and think for themselves on certain things.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I wanted to kind of raise awareness and just let people know how AI and technology is affecting their children these days.
Right. I know, coming from a mother who taught for 33 years, my sister's a teacher in South Carolina, the challenges that y'all deal with, this is even before AI was a thing. I'm sure it's even more challenging now. And clearly your opinion is, yes, it is. You're a high school teacher. I'm sure your students loved you. We hate to see someone leave education because of problems within the classroom. Give me some examples of what the students are saying to you.
Well, a lot of students, and I do want to be clear, I taught a lot of very motivated and bright children. And so I don't want this to come off as if this is all the kids' fault. But I do know that a lot of times in my English classroom, I would ask them to write down a short response or just 5 sentences to answer a question. And a lot of times it would be about 2.5 sentences. And they would say, well, I can't think of anything else to say. Or, well, why do I have to answer in complete sentences? Like, you get the point from what I'm saying in just this little sentence. And then a lot of times I would assign essays, long form essays. And I know how children write, especially when they handwrite me things in the beginning of the school year. And so when a student, how I know how they write, typically would give me a very eloquently and thorough essay on a topic that I know that normally wouldn't come from them, I would ask them, was this really you? And I'd run it through an AI generator. And of course, it would say 100% ChatGPT or AI. And I would speak to the student and they would more so question of, well, if I have to redo this, how much is it really going to affect my grade? Can I just take the zero?
Oh my gosh, trying to take the easy way out. Yeah.
right?
Is it promoting just a laziness among our children?
I suppose. And a lot of them are just feeling as though they don't really need to do the work anymore because AI will just do it for them. And
Right.
I think that AI can be in a classroom in a very effective way if we teach children in the older grades how to use it properly. But if we're allowing them this unlimited access in the classroom to use AI, they're not going to do the work themselves.
Yeah, I know you're a proponent of getting technology out of our classrooms, getting the phones out of our classrooms. I still can't believe some schools are allowing that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry you had to leave the classroom. What are you going to do next?
Yes, well, I actually am working in a nonprofit now. I run donor relations, development, and digital marketing for them. So I'm back in what I was doing before teaching, and I'm loving it so far.
All right. Well, Hannah, thank you for giving up those 3 years. Appreciate it. We love our teachers.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click
Yeah, man. I had to take myself off mute. Fake dog. Look, see, fed up. Teacher quits with shocking warning. These kids can't even read. What the fake? This is what happens when you allow tablets and freaking smartphones be in your child's life more than you are. Like, what are you doing? You know, your child is like a sponge for knowledge. They're going to learn from whatever the heck they're around if they're around a tablet all day. Which they don't have to write. They don't have to read. They can just do voice command. That's how they're going to learn. They're going to learn from just their ears and their eyes. You know what I'm saying? But you do need your ears and your eyes to learn, but you should be able to write too. You know, if you're a toddler, you should be able to write and all that stuff. Yeah. Let's read these comments. Say I'm a school bus driver who is going to quit soon. Damn. See, even the bus drivers, they had enough of this. Damn, man. Damn. Man, if we don't get this junk together, man. No migrants. Well, I call them immigrants. They're going to take over, bro. Because in their country, you think they can't afford no tablet and all that junk. But who knows? Maybe they might come here. It depends on what age they come here. If their child come here at age like 5 or something, 6, I don't know. That might not be so good. They come here at their teen years. They already know how to write and probably 2 or 3 languages. That's a head start. That's good. At least they know how to write and all that stuff. They know how to read in different languages and all that stuff. They come here at 4 or 5, they're screwed too. Just like a lot of the kids that's out here, that's from here. But I ain't gonna say every child is screwed because like some parents gonna homeschool them children. Thank God. But the ones in the public school, oh man. It's almost like they've been sabotaged by the higher ups or something. Now I see what the one dude was saying with the blonde hair. He's saying that India is outdoing us in the education system. Japan is outdoing us in the education system. This is ugly. They gotta step it up, man. They got to step it up. They have to, man. It can't be outdone like this. This can't happen. This can't continue to happen. Because if it does, who knows what the heck is going to happen? Who knows? This person, they quitting, man. These kids' behaviors are atrocious now. They can't keep drivers because the kids are so badly behaved. You can't do anything. If you discipline a child, they cry to their parents, who then say to you, how dare you talk to my child like that? Like, what? You can simply be telling them to stop being bad, and the parents will go off on you. Also, I see so much mental illness in the kids these days. Not like my childhood at all. I'm 60. But salute to you, man. We were taught to respect our elders, yeah. If we got in trouble at school or something, when we got home, we would be in even more trouble. Now there are no consequences. And parents, you are not doing your kids any favors coddling them like this. Facts. I agree with that. Let me try to like it again. Facts. Facts, man. Salute to that person, man, being a bus driver and all, man. I know that had to be a difficult job. Sheesh. So, even when I be on the bus, the people don't go crazy like that. They have respect most of the time. Shoot. Matter of fact, right on the bus for many, many years, I don't think I ever seen a student get into it with the bus driver. Like straight up argument. I didn't see it. I don't know. Shoot. I'm still young myself, but damn, I don't recall that junk happening. There's a few times where people got into it with the teacher. A few times. I bet these days, every day, somebody get into it with the teacher, throw hand with the teachers, everything. Man, I ain't gonna lie. One time, this one dude did trying to shove a security guard. The security guard did some judo type junk, a judo flip kid. He came down with the motherfucking fist of fury. I was like, you know, back then I didn't have no smartphone or nothing. I was late on all kind of junk, man. 'Cause I'm poor, man. I was late on all kind of junk. Smartphones had been out, but I didn't have one. It was, I had a cell phone. Shit, I ain't saying I would have recorded it or anything, but I would have thought about it. It says, I have been a teacher for 24 years and I am retiring in 2 weeks. And this lady 100% correct. Damn. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Thank you for your service. I'm retiring at Christmas after 30 plus years. She's absolutely speaking the truth. It's far worse, folks. This is candy coated. Damn. So she was candy coated it, huh? I think so too. Because y'all remember that video probably a year or two ago? Where the dude knocked the lady out. Like she flew across the freaking room or the hallway. He knocked her out over a freaking Nintendo Switch. It's like, damn, if somebody would have took my Nintendo DS, I used to never bring my Nintendo DS to school. But if somebody would have took my Nintendo DS, like the teacher or whatnot, I would have even sweat it, like, as long as I got it back at the end of the day. Because they're going to give it back at the end of the day. They normally do. Although sometimes some teachers, they'll freaking put your phone in the lost and found. Like, what the heck? Why you put my phone in lost and found? You could have just gave it to me, man. But I get it. She probably didn't want nobody to, like, probably enter her desk when she's not in there and take your phone. Because that could happen, too. Somebody said, I'm retiring. Okay, I already saw that. Somebody said it's far worse, folks. Yeah, I saw that. So, but she didn't mention the horrible attitude and entitlement of the kids and their parents. Shoot. She kind of did mention that entitlement. They didn't want to rewrite the essay after they been caught cheating. Man. And though it's me, I think I would have got a referral. If I got caught cheating, I would have got a referral. They used to give you referrals for that junk. It's like, damn, they don't get a referral no more if they get caught cheating. They used to give you a referral. They might give you 2. What the Oh my goodness, man. They sparing a rod on these children these days when it comes to the referrals. You supposed to get security and referral up in that mug, man. Come on, man. As a retired teacher, she is so right. Public schools collectively are a mess. Hey, that's why I just mentioned homeschool. And of course, not everybody can homeschool. That's why they have to improve the public schooling. They have to improve it, man. They have to improve it. They got rid of the textbooks. I was like, what? Yo, they got rid of the textbooks. I'm like, yo, why y'all get rid of the textbooks? Probably to save the trees. Probably to save the trees. But it's like, the things that you teach people, like mathematics, that don't change. Why switch the textbooks in the first place? Why switch them? Unless they're, like, damaged. You know? But like I said, I guess it's cheaper to just go with the laptop. I remember they used to go with the disc. They don't do the disc no more either. I guess it's just cheaper to go with the laptop. You know what I'm saying? And soon they're going to be sending children home with a tablet. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know, man. I remember children used to have workbooks or work booklets at home. You can get them from Publix and all that. Get your little workbook, a little color book and all that. Children don't want that these days, man. They want that. Where my tablet? Where my tablet? Man, you don't need no damn tablet. I've been saying for years in people comment section, man. Cats will bring up in a live stream. Oh yeah, man, I got twin sons, man. I got 3 daughters. Yeah, they love their tablets. They're only 4 or 5 years old. They're learning a lot from it. And I'm thinking to myself, nah, man. I was just commenting in the live stream. I'm like, nah, man, take that junk. Take that junk. Kid was like, nah, I don't think it's that bad. I monitor what they look at. And I'm like, nah, it ain't even about that. Take that junk. Take that junk. I try to tell him. Like Puffy in his butt, take that. Yo, I try to tell him. I said, yo, take that junk, man. Take that junk away. Hopefully he listened. I don't know. That was a few years ago. I watched this one dude. He talking about he give his kids tablets and junk. I'm like, you better take that junk, man. And give him a book. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was right. I hate to say I told you so, but I was right, man. Yeah. Sheesh. These kids be raised by the damn tablet these days. Raised by the smartphone. Oh, my goodness. Not even a cell phone. Man, I found out what a smartphone was late. I was kind of late on it. Because they had been around since like 06, wasn't they? 07? Them things had been around. You know what I'm saying? They've been around since I was a kid. I didn't know, though. I found out later. And then I saw like my homie with one. I was like, what the hell is that? Kid looked at me crazy like, bro, this a smartphone. Don't tell me you never seen this. I'm like, nah, man, what's that? I'm like, how the hell you touching it? It's moving. He's like, bro, you kidding me? I was like, damn. I was like, do it only work on your hand? Would it work with my hand? He was like, yeah, bro, just touch it. I was like, oh shoot. Hey, I'm poor, man. Hey, so I found out about John late. I saw that smartphone. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You could just touch it and move it. Damn. Never stop. But it's true story, though. True story. I was so late on. Hey, I'll be late on John, man. Yeah. So, but this is proof that Dumb and Down actually does exist. Yes. Yes, man. It's sad to see, man. Sad to see. So many people can't even write in cursive. I'm like, yo, they learn you that in like 2nd or 3rd grade. They learn you how to write in cursive 2nd or 3rd grade, man. You know what I'm saying? You got adults that can't tell time unless it's a digital clock. I'm like, bro, you can't tell time on an analog clock. They be like, analog clock. What kind of clock is that? I'm like, hey. Hey, I better look, man. It's the one that go like this. Never like, oh, that one. Nah, I can't. I mean, you can't? Nah, just look at my phone. I be like, bro, you got a rollie on your wrist. Yeah, but that's just to look flashy, look fly. It's fire though, ain't it? I be like, yeah. Same reason why I homeschool my kids. See, that's what I said. My nephews can't even talk always with their tablets and phones. My 6-year-old can read at higher level, budgets his money, can do mental math and love science. Thank goodness my job has allowed me to do this for my children. I've been at my job for 17 years. Yeah, that's what I like to hear right there. Man. See, that's why you probably need to go back to how things used to be. Your parents used to have to pay for them textbooks. Remember that? They just have to pay. I mean, not when I was in school, nah. You get them for free. It sucks. You got to walk home. It's ripping your backpack because there's so much weight. Like freaking 20 pounds on your back. It's ripping your freaking backpack. So I guess in a way, the laptop a little better. But still, though, sure, they used to have to pay for them damn books. Make you take that education more serious back then. Free this, free that. How serious you gonna take something if everything's free? And then people talking about that should be free college. They're gonna make us be in more depth. Man, I don't want to hear that. Oh, in this other country, it's free there. Yeah. Meanwhile, they don't even have Second Amendment. But that's a whole different topic. Fake, man. Oh yeah, this other country's better. Then go over there then. No. Why? The migrants. I say immigrants. Oh yeah. Those guys. They're a little wild out there. They running in people's houses. I'm like, they running in people's houses. I'm like, man, that Second Amendment coming in. Oh, they don't have that. I'm like, what? Shoot, hey, may the Lord be with them. But hey, let me look back at that. Look back at that flag. May the Lord be with them. Former teacher of 10 years here. It is indeed the problem. They can't function without us. I'm saying. The only reason I'm on my job is I'm trying to do these videos. That's like the main reason. That's the main reason. These screens are money makers, yo. You feel me? They money makers. No, I'm saying, help me out. Normally I don't ask for somebody to subscribe, but yo, subscribe to me though. Subscribe to me though. Know what I'm saying? Subscribe to me though. Hit the like button and all that. Sure, you can hit the dislike button if you want, but I advise you not to though. That's not gonna help me, okay? That's not gonna help me. As a 52-year-old man who went to high school when cell phones or internet wasn't around, I say technology has ruined more than just education. Yes, it's ruined relationships, dating, and personal social activity. Yeah, this guy's based. I hate this. Whoa! He said he hate the world. Wow, damn, that red left quick. Hate the world we live in now. Damn. He got 2,000 likes, man. Hey, he has my like. He has my vote for internet president. No, I'm just playing. Somebody said, former teacher here. She's 100% correct. Technology is making kids and adults dumb. Yes. I think the adults are dumber. To be honest, they dumber. I mean, I could be wrong, but they just come across as dumber. Like, especially the ones in their 20s and their 30s, they come across dumber than the ones that's like 15, 16, like sometimes. Not all the time, but like, damn. Sometimes I had kids that couldn't read a clock. I just said that. Sign their name. Whoa. They can't sign their name. They don't know. You serious? But what if they have to sign something at the doctor's office and give their signature? They can't do that? Oh man. May the Lord be with this country. Sign their name. You know what this country remind me of, man? It's like it's the equivalent of a rich kid that's too spoiled. You know, it reminds me of that meme too that says that hard men creates good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Yeah. If you keep sparing the rod on children, shoot, you don't think they're gonna grow up to be weak? No discipline, no nothing. Yeah, they might be strong physically, but what the hell that's gonna do if you end up flipped to the ground face first by the police because you didn't have any discipline growing up? Oh, I can do whatever the heck I want to do. Everybody's gonna spin a rod on me. Yeah. When they get that blackjack, when they get that damn what's that joint? What's that one stick? I think that joint banned. A baton. Excuse me. If I was a damn cop, I'd have a baton. Figured. Tasers don't be working. Man, they hit the people with them tasers, they still be coming. Motherfucker be yelling like they getting more powerful like Mum Ra than ever living. Ah! They be yelling like Mum Ra, like it's making them more powerful. They coming at the police still while being tased. I mean, some people, they'll drop. Some people, they coming at you. Yeah, see, man, I think those tasers only work on women. I don't think they work on many men. Unless the man is as small as a woman, it might work on them. Might. Sure. If he on acid or meth, he gonna run right through that joint. Well, if he gonna think he juggernaut. You better move out the way. Hey. What else to say? He said they can't sign a name, read or write in cursive, read larger words than full letters. What? Oh my goodness. Has zero attention span. Best believe they probably have normal vocabulary, but they can't spell the words that they're using. It sucks. Somebody said thanks to TikTok. Those that couldn't tie a shoe. Explain that one. They can't tie a shoe? What age? Oh man. Hopefully they ain't talking about middle school children. Read a compass. I can't lie with the compass thing. I forgot how to read a compass. I guess because these days we stay indoors too damn much, man. I kind of forgot myself when it comes to a compass. Read a map. Swim. Sheesh. And I could go on and on and on and on. When Wi-Fi is out or no service, they literally shut completely down. Yeah. If that go out, shoot, they ain't gonna have combos with each other. Even we used to have combos with each other, dog. Kindergarten, middle school, high school. We had combos with each other. Shoot. Yeah, I guess sometimes we distract each other from our damn work, having a conversation about some junk. These days, it's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. I heard the kids, man, they barely have conversations with each other. They barely do. I'm like, that's weird, yo. And that's coming from a shy guy. I was shy at school, right? And I still have conversations with people. Nowadays, they say nobody's doing it. They say barely nobody's doing it. I'm like, what? That's weird, man. I hope that's not true. But I do see a lot of people, these days, head down, walking through the store. I'm like, I ain't doing that. These days, people running through junk with cars and junk. I ain't keeping my head down on no screen. I keep my head forward and keep my damn screen in my pocket. I keep my head forward. Forward, mister, forward. Shoot, man. I ain't about to get slammed against by a minivan. Not paying attention. Shoot. Hell no. Ain't no damn Luke Cage. I got hair. And on top of that, I ain't built like that. I ain't built like a wall. That man built like a steel wall. Can't knock him down. Shoot, you can try. Well, where was I at? Yeah, it said, it is very sad. I would start teaching the whole time like a broken record. I would keep saying, put your phone away. Oh, yeah. I remember that too. Yeah, some children, yeah. But it didn't happen all the time. Every once in a while, you have a kid in there on their phone scrolling through it or whatever they're doing. And the teacher is like, put your phone away. I guess these days it happens every day. Over and over and over again until I no longer cared. Sheesh. Like an MMA match. I just tapped out. Damn. The other issue is the kids being disrespectful. They don't care if you live. Yeah, they really don't. Yeah, I've heard stories that certain teachers got stressed, like literally to. Man. Yeah, the only thing the children do, they find out about it. Oh man, for real? It be the same person that stressed them out in the first place. Oh man, for real? We ain't gonna see Mr. Such and Such no more? Damn, man. I kind of liked him. And the other person, they be like, man, no, you didn't. You roasted him every day. It don't mean I wanted him to just be out of here, though. I kind of liked him. He's my favorite teacher. Yeah, because he spared the rod on you. He's supposed to give you about 4 or 5 referrals, but he refused to do it. Because he wanted to give you chance after chance. Something that the feds ain't going to give you. Put them on a high-speed chase, shoot. They're going to flip your jump. Like it's test drive 5 out this mug. Somebody said I have been cussed at. Lied to, things thrown at me. Ooh, then they threw junk at you too? And physically threatened. I never seen a teacher get something thrown at them. I never seen it. This a new era. Sheesh. And I'm a young dude, but you know what I'm saying? You don't see, hey. I'm a young dude, but yo. Sheesh. This a new era, what? The school taught, that I taught at, had multiple teachers assault. What? Oh yeah, it's worse. It's worse these days. It's worse. And because the student, damn man. And because the student was a juvenile, this justice system did nothing, yup. They were right back at school in 10 days. No. Yo, when I was in school, bro, you do something like that, you get sent to some type of jail type school. I remember. Shoot, I was kind of afraid to go to that school. I didn't want to go to that school. They saying that school they fought every day like it was jail. And there's no telling who was gonna get punched. Like, there's no telling who tray was gonna get flipped, who food was gonna get took. Hell no. Damn, though. So these days they don't even send them to the other school. I taught for 4.5 years, and I was done. I suggest you either homeschool or private school your kids. I heard that years ago. Yup. I've seen certain YouTubers say that. Yeah, I'm not sending my kid to public school. I see where they was coming from back then, and I see more where they're coming from now. Reading this, American society is going off a cliff. Yeah, kids don't want to learn; they only want attention. Yeah, this is what self-worship. Ooh, that's biblical right there, man. Wow. He says self-idolatry. That's biblical. Oh, likes. Oh, that's just a deep comment. Salute to this person. And thank you for your service being a teacher, man. Not an easy job to do. Damn. Self-worship, selfie. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna also take selfies way more. Like a few years ago, I used to take them way more. As I got older, I don't take them too much. Unless it's to make fun of my hair a bit. Damn, the likes. Yeah, them likes are definitely self-idolatry. I like that comment. That's deep. The worst thing we ever did was turn our backs on God. Oh, okay. I was already saying his comment was biblical. Yeah. And he designed for our lives. I am praying for national repentance, sending love and prayers to all. Yeah, this is my favorite comment I seen all year, to be honest. And I said a lot of good comments. I like this comment. Salute to this guy. Blessings to this guy. Look. That person, look at that person. They're offended. It must apply to them. You know what applies to them? Look at this. See what kind of society we in? This person had the best comment on here. Somebody mad. Mad at God for what? Because this man told the truth? He told a God-given truth. Might be a woman that said this. I don't know. But whoever they are, they told a God-given truth, man. Somebody said, back when I was a kid, if you threaten a teacher, and especially if you're sort of one, you could easily expect to be expelled. Exactly. Somebody said, what are they thinking, letting these dangerous kids back into the school after only 10 days? Good point. I'm telling you, man, this is a freaking trap of some sort, yo. This should not be like this. Just like Blondie said, we're falling behind when it comes to education in the world. Falling behind. Japan doing well. India doing well. China, China doing well. Shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if the Russian freaking education system is better. I agree 1000%. Praise and glory to our God Almighty. That real soon all this mess will be behind us and we will be home with him. Amen. Yeah. So I'm talking about right there, man. We got some believers in the chat. I wasn't expecting that. Which is sad to say, but I wasn't really expecting any believers in here. Focus on the kids. You can help and pray for the ones you can't. You cannot save everyone, unfortunately. Yeah, because the adults, they already screwed. Especially if they think it's a problem with what my man just said. The top comment of this thread, whoever got a problem with what that guy said, and you're an adult, somebody said ban YT and also. Hey, we on YT right now. Don't ban YT. They ain't on YT anyways. They be on TikTok. That's what they be on. No short attention span. On here we make real long videos, baby. Real long, baby. We go strong. We go strong with it. What's happening? We go strong with it. You feel me? Somebody said, As almost 30 years old, I can still read a map or remember the time zones, let alone know most of the state abbreviations like MT on CAS by heart. Let me guess what that is. Minnesota? I'm guessing. I don't know. Is MT Minnesota and KS? I don't know. I know it's not Kentucky, is it? Say KS. Kansas ain't. Nah, Kansas got to be a city. Kansas not a state. He said KS. Can't. I don't know if that's Kansas. Let me Google it. Hey, his point proven. Hey, I'm freaked up too, I guess. And it is a city. What the freak is KS? Is it Kentucky? Kentucky? Oh. Nah, it can't be Connecticut. Nah, Connecticut starts with a C. Hey, I don't think I can think it's Kentucky, man. My man said KS. Wait, I did say it's Kansas, but I didn't know it was a state. I thought it was a city. I always hear people say Kansas City. I mean, I was right, man. Come on, I was right. I just didn't know I was right. I was right. MT got to be Minnesota, man. But I'm gonna look anyways. That got to be Minnesota. I ain't gonna lie. The reason I know so many states watching wrestling. I know a lot of states after watching wrestling and John. They always say, "Oh, this person's from here. This person's from there. Making their way to the ring. They're from there." Oh, I was wrong. Montana. I forgot about Montana, man. Jeez, I was wrong, dog. Okay, his point halfway proven with me. Halfway. I got one of them right. I got one of them right by accident though. By accident. Hey man, I don't study geography. That's my excuse. See, I said Minnesota. See that one right there? I said Minnesota. I was off. It was Montana. Damn, man. Wait, man, I could have got 100%. I got a 50%. Damn. Somebody said I was good at English, science, and history though. Sometimes you just take what you can and get use tag for the rest, or find other ways to deal with it. Ask the smartest person you know. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Thank you for sharing and prayer. Facts. Yeah. I gotta get up off of here, man. This video kind of long, dog. I generally agree with your stance, but we've got to convey to these kids that AI is as smart as you are. To get the best out of LLM, I don't know what that is, such as chat, you have to be able to effectively convey to it what you want it to output. The drawback to this new technology is these kids and some adults think it'll just do it for them. And my rebuttal would be, a calculator can do trigonometry. I heard of that, but I don't think I ever had that. But if you don't know how to do trigonometry, the calculator is as useful as a rock. Yeah, I don't know what a trigonometry is. I had geometry, but I didn't have what the heck is trigonometry. I didn't even have calculus. I didn't have that stuff. I didn't have chemist. I had some other stuff similar to it. Where it said, I said chemistry. And that's the name of the class, chemistry? I don't know. The first step of the needed national repentance is to acknowledge that shipping millions of them over to work on plantations was a very bad idea for the country's future. What the hell they got to do with this? Them boys on plantations right now for not having that rod on their backside. They get locked up and now they on a freaking plantation. It's just the plantation ain't made of grass. It's made of cement. And they're working for little or nothing. Teachers are also to blame too. Yeah. I mean, they come from a soft household. So, hey, you think they're going to be hard on these children like they need to be? Hell no. Mainly the ones involved in the unions who have gutted and destroyed public education in this country. There's plenty of blame to go around, though, since the parents aren't raising their kids anymore. Yup. Them tablets and them smartphones raising them. You can pretty much trash everyone involved from the top down. Yeah. Somebody said religion in no way whatsoever. Man, I don't want to hear what you talking about, man. That man didn't say nothing about no religion. That man mentioned God, the Most High. Y'all made religion. The Most High did not. He just told us what we need to do, which is correct. You know what I'm saying? Man, these people stay getting mad at somebody having their faith. You scared to say something to somebody with a different faith. Always got something to say when somebody proclaims the word. You know what I'm saying? Christ. Always got something to say. I think I know why they always got something to say, because they think he that hippie that they portrayed him to be. Nah, he a warrior. He a warrior. It said in Exodus that God is a man of war. Or something that said. They gonna see when he come back. I think it's a joke. What you mad at that man for? Because he mentioned his faith. That what makes people scared to mention their faith these days, man. But you can't be scared, man. Figure, man. You gotta mention your faith, man. You gotta mention the faith. So all you have to do is pray. That man, they said that's all you had to do. He just said that's all you had to do. It's like that man didn't even read. He only saw something that made him mad, and that's all he remembered from the comment. He said, real work in progress require action. Did he say it didn't? Did I gotta go back? I gotta go back up? Did he say, let me read his comment. I don't think he said that hard work didn't matter, did he? Did he say that? See, look, he talked against social media. Right? He said the technology today. So he did take that junk away. That's action. He said this dude didn't mention no form of action we should take. He said take away the technology. The social media. He said learn them how to swim. And all that. Learn them how to tie their shoe. Learn them how to read a compass. Read a map. All that action. How to swim. Like, what the fake? So the children are disrespectful, see? So they cuss at you, throw things at you. They'll threaten you physically. You see this? So they ain't doing nothing. So what is this guy talking about? He said justice system ain't doing anything about it. I don't understand when people always trying to tell somebody else what they need to do. The dude already pointed out what the problems were. He telling this man what he need to do. All because you mad at God. That's your problem. It ain't that man's problem. That's your problem. It was like you are disconnected from him. He's everything and everywhere. I feel sorry for the faithless. Did he talk to that guy up there? Should have replied to him. Because the joy in relationship God provides is something that can't be qualified with carnal mindset. It can't be quantified. Carnal mindset. Facts. Somebody said, it's never too late in promoting self-growth. Somebody said, have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy? Shoot. I heard about that. We might be screwed. Somebody said, parents are the first teachers. Facts. They are. Yeah. Yeah, we might be screwed. That's why I said in that dude live chat years ago, man. I said, look, man, you got to take those tablets from your toddlers. Hopefully he listened. I don't know if he listened. I don't know. That was years ago. A few years ago. Got a few verses here. Say, wherefore, they are no more twain, but one flesh. What, therefore, God had joined together, let not man put asunder. Wait, was that even for this video? So. I forgot why I pulled this verse up. Because I had to kind of redo this jump because my jump was on mute. So I forgot why I pulled the verse up. That's for married couples, right? And yeah, that does relate to this, though. A lot of these children, they come from divorced homes and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty sad. This verse is about staying together as one flesh, as husband and wife. For so many good reasons, a wife and a husband should stay together. But these days, people divorce for almost anything. And that's not going to help the children. It's not going to help the future. It definitely ain't going to help the future of the country. It's not. It's going to make things worse and worse. So, keep giving them kids tablets. They didn't get them stone tablets. Why? Get them those stone tablets. Hey, Exodus 34, baby. Them stone tablets. You know what I'm saying? It said, then the Lord said to Moses, cut 2 tablets of stone, like the first. And I will write on these tablets the words that were on the first tablets, which you smashed when you learned of Israel's idolatry. So be ready by morning, and come up in the morning to Mount Sinai, and present yourself there to me on the top of the mountain. No man is to come up with you, nor let any man be seen anywhere on the mountain, nor let flocks or herds feed in the front of that mountain. So Moses cut 2 tablets of stone, like the first ones, and he got up early in the morning, and went up to Mount Sinai, as the Lord had commanded him, and took the 2 tablets of stone in his hand. And then the Lord descended in the cloud, and stood there with Moses as he proclaimed the name of the Lord. And then the Lord passed by in front of him, and proclaimed, the Lord God, compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in love, kindness, and truth, faithfulness, keeping mercy and love kindness for thousands. Or did I say loving kindness for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, but he will by no means leave the guilty unpunished, visiting, avenging the iniquity, sin, guilt of the fathers upon the children and the grandchildren, to the 3rd and the 4th generations, that is, calling the children to account for the sins of their fathers. So they're not going to get away with this either way, man. I mean, I ain't telling you give them actual stone tablet. They might drop it on their little feet. No. Maybe like some plastic replicas of it. I'm sure they got some Christian websites you can go to, get your child like a tablet. Some stone tablets that's not actual stone, but made of plastic, but look like it's stone tablets. You know what I'm saying? You read it to them. Oh, it says this. See, it says that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe NIV, or maybe you want to make it a little tough for them. Like, super tough for them. Your child already know the words of the KJV or some junk. Very challenging. Man, it's challenging for most adults. Imagine your child knowing that. He'll look like a genius to the other children. They'll be like, wow, you know how to read KJV? And they're like, yeah, I do. Okay, we got another one right here. Proverbs 13:24. And it says, he who spares his rod, not according to me, but according to the word. See, that's why they hate the word. They always use insults like, oh, Sky Daddy and all this, because you know he's correct. You know the word is correct. You keep sparing the rods on these children, it's going to get worse. You know what it says? Look what it says. For those who spare the rod on their son. Look what it says. I didn't say it, did I? It said, but he who loves him disciplines him promptly. Correctly, not correctly. Parents these days, they don't know what the hell they doing, man. They don't know what the hell they doing. Sure as hell don't. What a joke. What a joke, man. Shaking my damn head, man. I knew it was bad these days, but I did not know it was that bad. They said they can't even freaking read. Alright. Crazy. That's why you gotta give your child a head start at home, yo. By 3 or 4, they should have like little work booklets or something, worksheets. I remember I used to do my older siblings' worksheets. I used to at least try to do it, right? You know, it was too hard for me. My sibling was in like 2nd grade at the time. I was a toddler. I was trying to do them, right? And then I remember they had a worksheet that was like, had another sibling. I think it was a bit younger. They had a worksheet that had letters. I still remember it was learning how to write the letter C. And I was trying to do it. I was trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Little things like that. It counts. I didn't know what the heck a C was. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I like how it looks. I kind of don't know what this is. Cause I think it was in cursive. It was like a cursive C. I was trying to do that. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I like how it looks. You know what I'm saying? And they bring home their coloring books. I try to do that. Coloring it the wrong color, but yeah, you learn as you go. You learn. Man, these days, man, they don't know what the hell a coloring book is, dog. They don't know what that even is, dog. So they don't know what the heck a pencil even is. Children, get your. Imagine the teacher. Oh, children, get your pencil. Wait, what's that again? Yo, that's crazy. What's going on today, man? Like my man said in the comments, man, may the Lord be with us. People getting mad at that man. You're not even paying attention to what he said. He told you what we need to do. You ain't paying attention to it. You just mad that he's a believer. You mad at him. See this? Man, sure. Salute to the other people though. They know what it is. They know what we need to do. Sure. Shoot, my child mess up. You gotta write this. Let me see. What it say here? Okay, this one ain't too long. My child mess up. They gotta write this at least 25 times. Even if they 4 or 5 years old. Dad, I barely know how to write. I'm like, word? You gonna learn today? Want you to copy this. I'm gonna screenshot this. You copy all this. I'm gonna teach you what each letter is. What each word means. They're like, well, that's my punishment? That ain't too bad. That was some children would say, but some children, no, I don't want to. I prefer to play on my tablet. Nah, no tablet today. Mom, listen to your dad, honey. I'm like, thank you. Now then, let's get started. And I ain't gonna let them even write it with a pencil. I'm gonna make them write it with one of those pens that you gotta dip in the ink. You gotta keep dipping it. With the fella at the end. I'm like, Dad, I'm tired of this. It's ink all over my hands. I'm like, hey, you can wash your hands. You can wash your hands. Sure. And then it's only getting on one hand. Sure. Matter of fact, wear these gloves. They're not even my size. Just put them on. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to make you put a balloon on your hands, do you? Let me stop. But for real though, I have them write this like about 15 times in a row if they screw up. Yeah. Shoot. But shoot, with me, hey, my kid wouldn't have no tablet. Heck, oh. Hey, I guess a tablet can be useful though, for school or whatnot. But shoot, I don't think so though. Oh, not no tablet. Oh, they don't need to know what that is. Today, at least about 19. Sure. Holla. And may blessings be upon y'all, man. Peace. May peace be upon you as well. Yeah. John 3:36, baby.